Okay, so we talked about macro tracking. Now we get to the fun part in terms of flexibility, right? So I love to eat out with my friends and family. Okay. So I came up with the four rule, which is this. All right. This is how you're going to be successful your day within your day to day, especially whenever you go out to eat with like your friends and stuff like that. Okay. So a lot of your macro trackers already have a lot of like food chain foods, already have their calories and their macronutrients already plugged into their system. But a lot of times, if you go to like a home cooking meal or something like that, they're not going to have it and you won't know the recipe, you won't know the nutrients. Okay. But if you follow these four rules, you will be successful. Okay. So you will have to understand that fitness is 80% nutrition and 20% working out most of the time. Okay. It's really hard to outwork a bad diet. The only people I've been able to see successfully do that are people in the military. Okay. But if you're like me, who's a dad that has a family, that has a job, and you're just trying to stay healthy, then most of the time, 80 to 90% of the time, it's what you put in your mouth most of the day. Okay. If you follow these four rules, you're going to be successful. First one is do the previous step. Calculate how many calories you need to sustain your current body weight. Okay. Use your macro calculator. All right. Even if you're trying to lose weight, at least know where you need to be so that you don't gain any weight. Okay. You need to have this number in mind because you should be successful in knowing how many calories you are having throughout the day normally. Okay. Which brings us to our next one, eat a high protein meal. Okay. So whenever you order from the menu or you're going out to eat, try and pick something that have a lot of protein, especially if you're already exercising, right? You need that protein for muscle recovery and also it increases your metabolism. Okay. So it's directly correlated to the amount of protein and muscle mass that you have. All right. So pick something with lots of protein, which then brings us to our third one is once you get your plate, eat that protein first on your plate because what will happen is it'll release this hormone called leptin sooner within the meal, and that actually helps you feel full so that you don't overeat as easily throughout the rest of the meal. And then the last one is the more color on your plate, the better. All right. So if you're picking a meal at a restaurant, try not to just pick a burger and fries, right? Try and pick something that has some color in it because more than likely you're going to be getting more vitamins and nutrients and you're going to feel better overall instead of just getting something that, quite frankly, might taste a little better because of the grease, but you won't feel better afterwards. So this is the four rule. Make sure you memorize it. You will be successful.